Alright, man. You know what I got to get into. I'm gonna do all the other trades later, but right now, Ben Simmons, man, he out of there. He out of Philly. Finally, it took forever. Let me break this down real quick. Brooklyn Nets trade James Harden and Paul Millsap to Philadelphia for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and two future first round picks. It's a rare win-win. I think this is a very rare win-win. So let's start with Philly. So you get James Harden, former MVP. He's not going crazy this season, but he's still having a good season when you look at the numbers. I believe it's 22, 8 and 9ish, something around there. So almost a triple double. Still doing pretty good. Joel Embiid's having the best season of his career, possibly an MVP season. Those two in the pick and roll action. What are you going to do with that? You still got Tobias Harris. He could give you 20 points on any given night. So, them nights where Harden's hurt or Joel might not have it, still good. Great supporting cast still. They kept Danny Green. It's always good to keep a shooter. They kept their young boy, Tyrese Maxey, again for them days. James Harden ain't got it. You pick up a key veteran in Millsap who's going to help you out. Korkmaz is doing his thing. You help for more development with the younger dudes like Isaiah Joe, like Paul Reed, things of that nature. You still keep Tybalt as well. It's sad to see Curry go because he's a great shooter, but again, you still got Danny Green. So that helps you out. So now Philly has a former MVP and the next possible MVP. That's going to get you somewhere, especially in the East. The East is pretty good. It's not the old East, but the East is still super competitive. Not many teams have two MVP level players on the same squad. So now go to the Nets. So now you still kept Kyrie, part-time Kyrie. But, it's cool because you have a great point guard now, Ben Simmons. People are forgetting what Ben Simmons was and just mocking him for what he isn't. And it's not like he's coming off an injury. It's not like he was hurt. It's not like he tore his ACL. It's not like he should be a shell of himself. I'm not expecting him to come back better, but if he come back as is what he was, talking about a top 2, top 3 defensive player, talking about one of the best playmakers in the NBA, leading in assists, and in the transition, he's going to kill it. So now he's running with Kyrie and KD. And again, when Ben last played, he was the leader in an assisted 3-point mix. So now you got a 6'10", 6'11" point guard running at you with KD on one wing, Kyrie possibly on the other, and you still have shooters. Even when Kyrie not playing, Patty Mills is the shooter. They brought in Seth Curry. They still got Joe Harris. And then even the supporting cast, Nick Claxton, Andre Drummond, they got some decent bigs. Blake Griffin's doing what he has left in the tank. James Johnson, again, someone who's left in the tank. I think this puts Brooklyn as the favorites in the East to me. You got options to throw at Giannis. You could throw a KD Drummond double team, a KD Claxton double team, the Heat. Who's guarding KD? Who's guarding Ben Simmons going to the rack? Who's guarding Kyrie? I think it's really going to boil down to Philly and the Nets at the end of the day in the East. So we going to see what happens. I think this is going to be interesting. Let's see.